Oh. Was muted this whole time. Hey. Let me check the order here. Let's see. Okay, seems fine. Seems good. Okay, everything is stable right now. That's promising. That's really good. That's awesome, actually. Okay, let me also refresh the live chat here, and whoever is arriving, please send a hello. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I think I need to change Twitch settings to be on low latency. Okay, that's already set up. And I also need to change probably need to change the tags. Let me see. Yeah, so let's use coding. Live vlogging. Okay, we don't have live coding here. Level design, viewer levels. Huh. That's cool. Hey, Junior. How you doing, my good friend? Hopefully my English is gonna be understandable. I hope so. Let me see how the quality is on LinkedIn. Seems good. Seems really good. I'm proud. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's wait a little bit for the others. Then we are gonna be starting our live stream. I like to have YouTube stream health open, because usually we have way better stats on that one. Hey Giuliano, how you doing, my good friend? Hope that everybody had like an awesome week. I just found that we are gonna have COVID vaccines that are not gonna need a second dose here in my city. I'm really happy about that. And how are you all doing? How are you all doing? I hope that fine. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see. I have messages that my current bitrate is higher. How is the volume of the music for you guys? It's good. It's on a good level. Can you guys hear me pretty well? Let me know about that as well. Would be awesome. Let me also send the link for some of the other guys that asked me to remember them. It's always the same. But it's always good. It's always good having that. And you all can also, like, please evaluate my English because I'm not a native speaker as you all. You would already figure out. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Nice. Hey, Ivo. How you doing, my good friend? Hey, Gabriel. Gabriel arrived with an expression that we have in our stream for everybody that's starting right now. It's always good. The quality is good, like because now I'm on 30 FPS, so it's a little less than expected. And if you guys have my LinkedIn, I'm gonna send the LinkedIn link for you guys. You guys can check on my profile as well, but I'm gonna need some help from you guys on the LinkedIn at least, because I need help with the chat, And I'm not sure if I can. Oh no, I can access the chat here. Because I think that LinkedIn, we are gonna need to adapt our code first to have the proper image being showing up. So Juliano said, did you see that I translated the peão to peão? Yeah, I saw that, Gabriel. Thank you. Juliano said, I had an amazing week doing a bootcamp Iron Code at VTEX. Oh my lord, like 10k people? That's a lot. That's a lot of people doing the bootcamp. I hope that you're having like a good experience there. I know that bootcamps really help making us focus and learn things. A lot of people, a lot of really great developers started with those. For everybody that's arriving, if you are non-English speaker, non-native English speaker, I'm gonna be a good role model for you guys, because I'm not good at English by any means, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to communicate as good as I can. Hey, Du. I'm gonna call you Du because I know you personally. So here I am with my stupid stupid nick. Hello there. Hey there, Prince. Hey there, Prince, indeed. So I'm gonna send a message. I don't know if my messages are gonna be parsing, but I'm gonna send a message from LinkedIn, and hopefully we're gonna receive it there. Yeah, and you guys can see here, like right here, right here. Apparently the image that LinkedIn sent us is not in the same place on the payload, so we need to deal with that. Fun. Always fun. Okay, so let's start from that, I assume. I think it's gonna be the best approach. So yeah, let's start. We already have like some guys here, so hopefully we can drive that further. Let's change to the code scene. Now we have the awesome chat here. I also have a chat preview on my screen right here. So if I'm talking to you guys, I usually look here, but if I look here, I'm also seeing you guys. Okay, let's start then. Let's start. Pretty chill. So we're gonna open our really awesome Windows terminal, and let's go from there. Hydrate, guys, hydrate. So let's go here. Let's go also here. And let's open our project. Let's open it. I hope that this size is good for you all. I hope. So tell me if it's good to see like that. So yeah, we have a lot of people here as well. That's great. So let's fix LinkedIn first. So how are you gonna start doing that? First thing, let's open our terminal and let's spin this locally, shall we? So we're gonna have it here, and I'm also gonna it's gonna open in some place. So let me separate that browser window and let me bring that up to here. So here we have our, hopefully we're gonna have our page. Yeah, our landing page. Pretty dummy right now. So let's start accessing what we are gonna be changing here. So let's use the vertical chat and let's send another message from LinkedIn. This is another message from LinkedIn. Hey. So just send that. It's gonna be here. on the live chat. It's gonna be here in the preview chat. Okay, so as you guys can see, we don't have an actual image here. We can also use something at our favor. Let's see what we are receiving here, shall we? So we don't have any source, huh? Probably because the profile picture from LinkedIn it's not arriving the same way. Maybe. But naming is working fine. All that's working fine. So let's start from there. So let's go back to the code. And here we are gonna have no, this warning here is not important right now. So what we want to be looking here right now is the following. I want to basically log out our info, and for those that are not following the project itself, we basically created a really simple React API that consumes from WebSocket's source that arrives with the information from all of the live streams that we are currently doing here. And I didn't test Twitch, but let's test it right here. This is from Twitch. I assume, yeah, Twitch is just fine. It uses the same structure for it. So what we're gonna be doing here, we're gonna be going to our, not to our WebSocket itself. We're gonna probably be doing that at our hooks. I actually need to remember how we're doing this. But yeah, like right here. So we basically want to be logging this out. Let's log the data that's arriving. Okay, so we're gonna be logging this, and hopefully this is enough. Let's see. So we already have that in place. Let's open the developer console here. I just want to say that I don't think my English is good, but last week I had an English interview for a US company, and yesterday I find out that I passed. Oh, that's awesome, Mateus. That's really awesome. And we Brazilians, we usually don't think that our English is pretty good. I don't think mine is good as well. But one thing that we always need to remember is the important thing is to communicate. So if we are able to do that, it's probably gonna be enough. So that's probably it. And as you guys can see here, we had like duplicate messages because we are instancing that locally. So that's the issue that we were facing for. But on the live application, as you guys can see up here, we don't have that. So that's it for that. So I'm gonna increase the sizing here, and I'm gonna send a message from LinkedIn. Another message from LinkedIn. And let's see what arrived. Okay, so, it's saying that encountered 2 children with the same one, because exactly of what I told you guys. So, as you guys can see, we have all this, and there it is. It's using Arthur, can you please guide us through how the integration between your application and streaming platform works? Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's fix this first, and then we go back there, okay? So, yeah, this is our problem here. As you guys can see, let's copy this payload, just to not rely on solely payloads coming here. But we already found the issue here. Let's do this. It's amazing, Mateus. I have problem with my English confidence, but now I'll start to apply. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I, with a majorly Brazilian audience, was thinking on doing English live streams, because maybe that motivates you guys to talk more in English. Maybe that's a good side, right? And we can also have like a pretty awesome friends from other countries joining us. But yeah, let's go go that route. So I already have that copied here, and I'm gonna be opening a JSON file right now just for showing here. I don't want to be creating a new one. Let's create one on the source here just for explaining sake. So you're gonna have this payload JSON. We're gonna say, and I hopefully have my format on save setup. Huh. I need to config this. Hey, hey, my love. That's my girlfriend. That's right at my side, laughing of me speaking English on a really familiar place. So our current code here, it's looking for an avatar, not an avatar URL. So we have some ways of fixing this, and we have still like bot messages from LinkedIn. I didn't knew that, but that's cool. That's right. So sorry guys, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water today. My mouth's pretty dry. Going back to it, basically what we need to basically do is expect for avatar URL in avatar. So we can use that on every place that we are treating our messages. That's actually here, because no, we are passing the author, and I think that we are let's search. So author, no. This should no, this search files. Yeah, this search files. What's the universal search in VS Code? I never remember. I think it's finding files. Control Shift F. Okay, yeah. So author name. No, avatar. Yeah, we're doing that on the prompt and on the message. So let's go back here, and here we are just doing that. So we have two options here. We can extract the avatar information in the use messages, and I think that's where we are dealing with the different names as well. I don't remember, to be honest, because I remember that we are dealing with the name. No, we are dealing that locally, like this, like here. So I'm thinking, as we are gonna be dealing with those, it makes sense to do that on the hook and not on the component itself. So we're gonna be breaking some things. It's gonna be screaming at us, but we don't care. So basically, we are gonna be we are gonna be creating this name here variable, and we are gonna be passing the author with exactly what we want. So we are not gonna be needing to change the code here. That's what we want, actually. So let's do it. Let's do it like this. So we're gonna go here. When we receive all this, we can do this here. So basically we are defining this name, and we are gonna be passing the author as an object that has the name property, and that's gonna have the avatar property as well. I think that we only use avatar and name in our code, right? Let's see. Avatar, display name, name, avatar. Yeah, so only avatar and name, it's what we care here. So I hope all of you are following what we're doing here, but basically we are gonna be putting all of that logic that's gonna be extracting the author name and the avatar name from here. So we already have that code in place. We need to change here to author name, because we are gonna be receiving the author name here. Same here. And the author avatar we already have in place. So what we need to be doing is doing basically the same for the avatar. So it's gonna be basically avatar. It's gonna be author dot avatar. And if we don't have an avatar, no, if we have an avatar, we're gonna be using it. So like this. Don't really the avatar URL. I think that's it. And here we need to pass the avatar here. So this here is gonna be done. Let me just change up settings here because it's really bothering me for my own save. I really don't want to be. Oh, it's under for my own save. I don't know why this here is like this. Huh. Oh, it's not configured. So yeah, we're gonna be using prettier. Okay. So we already have that in place. And now, thank you, Layla, for subscribing. Thank you a lot. Layla is my mother, by the way. So you guys need to have support from your parents. That's important as well. Going back here, I'm gonna go to the prompt, and here we don't need this anymore, and we are gonna be using the same like this. So it's testing time, guys. So let's see if it's gonna be compiled. I think it is. Why it's frozen like this? It doesn't even help. Okay. I think it's probably gonna be in place. So let's see. Let's refresh here. And after refreshing, let's try from Twitch. From Twitch. Yeah, from Twitch arrives. And now from LinkedIn. It's not arriving. Yeah, it's arriving. And now we have the actual image here. So LinkedIn is fixed. pretty fast, right? So yeah, that's the first part of it. So it's already working like we want to. And yeah, that's the first fix that I wanted to do. So just to have that in production, what you're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be stopping the local development here. And I'm gonna be showing you guys a different workflow that I'm usually using here. So usually you guys see me doing all the Git management through the terminal, and that's fine. But here is not gonna be the updated one. So my idea here is to basically I'm trying to use VS Code more. And some things I think a lot of you guys may not know, and that's important as well. So what we're gonna be doing, the same Git workflow that we usually do, but now from VS Code, because I think it's pretty well integrated right now. And we don't create PRs, but it's gonna be a good experience as well. So I'm working on a really detailed video. It's not gonna be a live stream. Setting up shortcuts and hotkeys for your dev environment. But right now, bear with me with the command names, because I think it's gonna be good for you guys as well. Oh, tell me if the volume of the music's good, okay? Because I revamped all of my setup right now, so it's good knowing about that as well. Okay, alrighty. So now we're gonna be basically using the stage all. So this is really good because here we can stage all changes. We usually do git add dot, so it's the same. And after we have that, we have two options. We can commit from here, so commit the staged ones here, or commit all from here as well. But if we use that, as you guys can see, we are gonna be writing the commit message through that prompt. okay, on the top. And I personally think that you guys can have better comments if you have proper tabbing on your git commits. So one shortcut that's really good, it's Ctrl Shift D, then G again. You go to the source control, and here under the source under the source control, you guys can basically go to like go here, and from here you guys can basically commit your commit. So it's gonna be a bit, and here we are gonna be basically, actually this is gonna be a fix, and here we can do change hook to count for both name variants between name variants and avatar variants. No, name and avatar. And here you guys can see the power of this, because now I can tab this, and here I can explain the commit itself. So code now accounts for differences of data structure on how the messages arrive. Okay, that's basically it. Then you can Control Shift and enter, or is Control Enter? Yeah, Control Enter, and it's committed. So now we basically did all of the commit side of things through here, and we can just go here and use the Gish push 2. You're gonna push that to origin. I usually like the push 2 better than only git push, but you guys can do whatever you guys want. As I am an owner from my repo, we should be able to go to Netlify right now, and with that we should check. So you can go here. No, not Netflix. Sorry about that. It's Netlify. Yeah, that one. We're not gonna be watching Netflix through OBS. I'm not sure if you can, because I think Netflix has a really good right in place tool for that. So here, our development environment is basically refreshing. So we can go through there. And it's built. So it's built. So now if we go to the live chat of it, it's here. Hey Watson, how you doing, my friend? No, you didn't lost anything. Actually, you lost. You lost the first portion. Basically, we found that LinkedIn images are broken on the chat. It's still broken right now. So if I send a message from there, so hello, Watson, you're gonna see here on the upper side of the chat that the image is not there. But right now I just need to refresh the source from OBS. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing right now. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna refresh the cache. The chat's gonna be rebuilt, and now you guys are free to test through LinkedIn, please. Would be awesome if you guys go there and test it through there. So for anybody that needs the LinkedIn link, I'm gonna post that on YouTube. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. That's the desired outcome. But yeah, now now this is a new test, and from that we should see my face here. Yeah, we see it. So yeah, basically right now it's working. So that's what you lost, Watson. That's what you lost. And guys, usually you guys talk way more than in English. So try to let all of your fears outside here, okay? We are not judging anybody, and I'm not a good speaker myself, so you guys can feel free to just storm the live with messages. So yeah, we have all that in place. Netlify deployed this one. And now we can go back here to our code. And now we can do pretty interesting things. So let me also change to my other camera right now to talk to you guys a little bit. And also to update the chat here as well. Because I don't want to have it cached here as well. And here we should have also the images. So let's try that again. This is small chat message. And it should be good. It should be good. And it is. Okay, that's fine. So now we have all of the infrastructure in place. That's awesome as always. And now I'm gonna tell you guys what's my plan. Okay, so my plan consists of 2 parts. That's basically what we're gonna be doing on this stream. Okay. The first part's gonna be basically you guys know the chat overlay that we have, the vertical one. The vertical one is usually the one that's better for reading. Yeah, and I need a place to read your chats. Right now I read it through Restream itself, and that's good at all. But now we're gonna be talking also about the question that let's go back and let's see. It was the question from Evo. So Evo, we're gonna be also answering your question right now, and we're gonna be also let's see in first hand, because I'm gonna show you guys how usually we are dealing with this. So here I have the Restream screen. Let me just take this out of screen and just pretty quickly log in here. Just make sure that we're not gonna have any secrets being shown. But if we have, that's no problem as well, because you guys are my babies. So yeah. So Evo, the way that we are doing all this right now, it's pretty archaic, I would say, because we basically are hijacking information from this guy here. So this here is the Restream interface, I would say. And the idea came from basically Restream do the fetching for. I use Restream to do the live stream for LinkedIn, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Follow me on all of those at the same time. And Restream basically already connects to my accounts on each one of those, and they already have in place the authentication to get information from the chat from all of those platforms. So every time we send a message, we receive it here. So let's try the message from Discord, because that one is a really it's a really different one. So this is a message from Discord. And as you guys can see, the message arrived here. And what I was interested when we were doing all this was basically on I don't know why my network is filtered. It is because we shouldn't have only this connection going on, huh? Let's that's really strange. Okay, let's try it again, huh? If I refresh here, okay, now we have all the information that we need. Okay, so basically I saw that that we had this here, this WebSocket connection, okay, and this WebSocket connection is what's allowing all this to happen, okay. And the way that we're doing this right now, basically, is we hijacked this link here, and we are using that in production. That's not the professional way of doing it, to be honest, because Restream have a proper API for doing that. And I would need to like auth and authenticate through there, but I already have the key. So I was lazy on doing that. Probably I'm gonna be doing the refactor sometime in the future, but right now we don't. And as you guys can see here, this is a pretty important thing for me, at least. How many people is watching me across all of the platforms that I'm streaming to. I see it doesn't record from LinkedIn itself, so we don't have information about how many people are from LinkedIn watching. But from YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, it records. So this number here is pretty important. I would like to have that on my somewhere on my screen, and maybe for you guys as well, because you guys would know how many people are watching through there. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I have anybody watching through LinkedIn. To be honest, I don't know if LinkedIn is not showing. It's not showing the number because I created an event as well. So we're gonna sort that out later. But the idea is, I want to. I went here. I inspected the connection, and I basically hijacked this WebSocket connection here to connect to my streams. So if you want to do the same for you, you can clone the repo that we have here, and you can basically just set up a .env file and put your secret there. That's simple like that. That's the way that I'm doing this. So this is basically the major idea here. And we can talk about the structure right now. Let's talk about that first, then I go to my idea here. So basically, the way all of this application works is, this is a React application, pretty simple, and every time we open one of the chats, so the vertical chat and the horizontal chat, as you can see here, we have that those routes, and this string data here is something that I'm gonna be using. That's the idea that I mentioned, but right now it's not used because of that. So we have the routes right here, and we basically pass this message state that's fetched from the hooks. So here in the hooks, we have the hooks themselves. Those hooks use our WebSocket API. So we have a WebSocket API, WebSocket file here. And through this file here, we basically have all the information that we need about the API itself. Okay, so here it's basically the structure of the link that we need to be doing all that. And the major idea is that this here is fetching in real time all of those messages. We have a heartbeat that's being pinged like every once in a while, and that WebSocket connection allows us to receive any new message, a payload that's arriving. Okay, that's the whole idea of this whole application. The rest is only like treating the data and making it appear here and appear on the horizontal chat on the other scene. That's basically it. That's basically it. So that's what's basically being done by the application itself right now. But my idea is to expand a little bit on that. My idea is to have more things that you guys can do with your own messages. That's gonna be on a later live stream. And the thing that I want most right now is the following. I want to, let me show the application screen here. I don't know why I have those much screens open, but okay. So here is the application itself, right? My idea is, just a second. My idea is to have one of those to be displayed for you guys. This one that's already here. And I want to basically create another one that's gonna be only me that are gonna have access to it, right? So the idea is I I'm gonna be able to interact with the chat. And all of the authentication part I'm gonna leave for another episode, only for that. But right now, what I really want to do is, I see that Wallison is seeing the live stream through LinkedIn right now, thank you. But it's not showing on my restream here. So I assume it's because it's an existing event. So I'm gonna try, I want to create an event today in LinkedIn, because the only event that I'm gonna be using is YouTube, as I usually use. So LinkedIn is gonna be only every time. But right now, the important thing is I want to have one of those that I can interact with. So the major idea is I'm gonna have that same chat on my side. And as you asked, Ivo, about your question, when I'm answering your question, I want to have a way of highlighting your question on the stream. So my idea is to have like here, somewhere here on the top, your message is gonna be like big in the center of the screen, if I want to. So basically that way I can basically put topics on the stream, and I'm gonna expand on that concept of topics as well, because I want to messages be topics, and I also want to have like my own way of setting up topics for you guys, because that way I think that everybody that's arriving on the live stream, it's gonna be able to know what's happening, right? That's the important thing. So that's the whole idea that we're gonna be doing today. So we're not gonna be testing anything specifically to the application right now. Neither we are gonna be connecting to the other part, but I'm saying that sometime we want to have this information here. We want to have like the specific information of how many people are watching the live stream live, and that's gonna be probably here on top of my account. It's gonna be like a really small overlay that's gonna have the number of viewers by any time. This can be pretty simple to do, and if you guys want to, we can do that right now. But I think the other application is gonna be more and more interesting. So it's gonna be a great ride. So that's basically it. So let's go back to VS Code, right? So what we need to do here, we're gonna be running this application again right now. So we're gonna have this yarn start here, running just like it. And right now I want to have, this is gonna be running here, awesome. Here we have the live one, here we have the local one. That's cool. So we don't need to look at that right now. My idea first is to create another page that's gonna have that information. So I'm mostly gonna have the same structure as this page here of the vertical chat. So let's copy that one. So I'm gonna copy that one. I'm gonna just paste it. Here we can import that as well. So let's first rename this. This is gonna be the chat manager. Okay, I think that's a good name. And here we don't get messages here because it makes sense, because those are messages themselves. Yeah, makes sense. We are using this, so all this can be untouched. And here we only have we only need to basically do like this. And here we're gonna be we're gonna take all this. We're gonna delete that one. We're gonna have chat manager like this. Now it should be working when we pass that to a route. So let's go to our routes here. And for now, as I'm gonna be doing this locally, this is not gonna be the end goal. We are gonna have authentication for this part at least. But I'm gonna be doing that with Firebase, so it's gonna be a really good stream as well. But right now, the idea is I want to have a route for that. So I'm gonna basically set that up here. So we can have it exactly like this, but we are not gonna be doing that under overlay. It's gonna be under admin. And here it's gonna be chat manager, like this. And here we're gonna be passing the chat manager here. Yeah, like that. And passing the message state to it because we need to have the messages being stated to it. That's right. Now we have like a copy of that one. So let's start thinking about this one here. Because now we have one that's basically the following. I think I'm gonna need two different elements for this. So one's gonna be the manager and one's gonna be the topic itself, right? So what we can do, that's gonna be great. We can keep this as the same size of the other ones, so we can have the sizing being set to this. That's no problem for me. But no, actually not. I'm gonna pass for this one. We want to have this as full and this as well as full, right? So I want to have full control. I want to have full real estate of this one here. That's basically the idea. And let's see this in action, because now with only having those two options changed, if we go here to admin and we go to chat manager, we have the chat manager here. I'm gonna send a message from Discord test, and now it's fully responsible for me. So if I go here and shrink that down, I have a lot of space here. So that's good. That's good at all. That's basically what I want. But I want to have also like a little margin between those two sides. So we're gonna be inserting that just as a matter of proper managing here. So we're gonna have a margin X of 2. Let's see if that already fixed it. It don't, because now the width is gonna be it's not gonna be the width that I want. So what we can do instead, I think that we can this is not full like this. This is full like this. And I wonder if we can do percents here. So why is my extension not working? Oh, here it is. So I wonder if we have like a percentage based sizing here. We have. Oh yeah, we most likely have. But I wonder if we have like a high one. We have a 11 one. Yeah, 11 by 12. Okay. This is gonna be the one that probably I'm wanting to have here. Okay. And we want to have that centered, so we can just like we can self-center this. This is flex. No. We can do margin auto. It's gonna be easier, right? Yeah, margin auto. Kill it. Okay. So yeah, we have that in place. I wonder if we can do like this. No, we can't. Like this. No, we can't. Unfortunately. Let's see. Tailwind CSS percentage size. Because I really wonder if we can. You guys must be so tired of me trying to figure out some things about CSS all the time. But hold on with me. Hold on with me. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Yeah, we need to have that on the team. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, we can have the max width being set to that, or we can have like a custom one. Oh, that's front-end development in the show. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's that's basically it. So the funny thing is that this doesn't matter at all. I'm doing this only because. So we're gonna have we're gonna have the chat manager here, and we're gonna have that set up to 98% because I think that we just need like a little piece of margin. We don't need like a really big one. So 99% should be good. Let's see if we can refresh this. I think we can. I think we can recompile this. So let's do that. Let's hydrate between those. That's awesome. So yeah, that one. Let me refresh this. Should be up. should be up. Should be up. Aha! But I didn't use it. Yes, that's why it's not working. But now I have access to it, so I can just like with chat manager like this. Now it should work. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so yeah, and we have like a really small margin here, but for that one I don't I don't care. So yeah, we have our manager. So this one here is different from the other one, and we're gonna need a different element from the message itself for that one, because we basically need to have like a proper click event and all that for that one. We can have all of those on the other one as well. No, we don't want to have that. Okay, or do we? Because if we have that, we're gonna have that reflected on that one, but that one, the other view shouldn't have this state. Can we do that? Let's check. Let's see the structure that we have here. So here we define the scroll, set scroll, etc, etc, etc. We can do like the message is gonna be only clickable when clickable is passed to it. Maybe that's a solution. That should be a pretty good one, actually. That should be a good fix. So yeah, I think we don't need to do that, because my idea is when I click a message, it's gonna be highlighted here, and it's gonna be highlighted here as well. It's gonna be really big here, and it's gonna be highlighted here as well. So to do that, we need those to communicate. So what I'm thinking here is the best way of doing it. You guys can give me tips. But what I'm thinking here is basically having a state, and that state's gonna be holding if the message is clickable or not. That's pretty feasible, right? Because that way we have that being set up to true on the manager and to false on the vertical. I think that's good. So let's create that. So we're gonna have basically a click one, a click like this, and here we are gonna have true. Not true, but I wonder. My advice is to use Redux. No, we are not using Redux here. That was not the question. That's not gonna happen. Sorry. But clickable, actually, clickable. I wonder if clickable is the best. Maybe interactive is gonna be the best. Like, if we have an interactive message, it's gonna be clickable. It's gonna have a lot of different properties, and if we don't, yeah, that's good. So interactive. So here under the vertical one, we have interactive set to false, and here we're gonna have interactive set to true. So interactive set to true. like this. So now we can expect to receive we receive the payload and receive the interactive property as well. So we're gonna be receiving that here, interactive, like that. I really don't know format document. I don't know why my formatter is not configured like at all. Oh, because we were in JavaScript and now so now it's working. It's working. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay. It's because I reset a lot of settings, guys. So that's it as well. Here we're gonna be doing that, and we have this queue here. What's that queue? I think this is a mistype. It should be. It should be, yeah. Or not. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know if Q is a property expected by motion div. But I hope not. So, okay, we have interactive here. And first, let's start from there. So the interactive part, let's set a part here of our code that's gonna be related to that. So basically, if interactive is true, we're gonna have here a div being returned. That's plausible, right? So I don't know if I need to return a div here. I do, or I just need to do this. I honestly don't remember, because I want to do a really simple thing here. So no, we can type text here. So text. No. This is not it. So text like this. So we should have text being printed out on our messages. And yeah, it is. It is. Okay. And if we go to the other one, so just a second, guys. Here, if we go to the other, let's see if it works normally. So like this and like this. And now let me test from here. Test from here. We don't have it, and we have it here, right? And here we have it. Okay. So this the first part. It's good. And the question was, are you doing this as an open source project? Yeah, yeah. This is linked on the YouTube live stream description. So you guys feel free to help with that if you want, or if you want to use on your live streams, that's good as well. So now we have some interesting things to do here. So as now we know that the interactive property is here, I want to basically make the whole message be clickable, right? And we can do that on the overall div of it. So this div here is the one that's holding all of the information, like the background, etc. So we can use it here, right? So let's start from there. Oh, sorry guys, string was just spun up right here. But okay, let's start. So what I want to do here, basically, it's have a click, a hover option first for the div, right? Because I want to basically hover and see it a little differently. So we can use it here. Actually, we can use the hover. This is the Wind CSS, by the way. So we can use the hover here, and we're gonna basically have the hover set to like BG gray. Let's have a like really different thing happening here. So let's test that first, right? So let's go here. As you guys can see, it hovers just fine. But I want to do that only for the clickable because here it hovers as well. This shouldn't be a problem, to be honest, because I can't hover anything through OBS itself, so the overlay is gonna be untouched. But I want to show you guys a cool trick, okay, using Tailwind CSS. So I want this to happen only when we have the interactive setup, okay? So what we can do here, we can do basically a block here, a block inside here, and inside of that block, we are gonna have this as a template literal, like this. And we are gonna have these, the interactive and the EE here. So what this is gonna be doing, we are gonna be passively passing this one here, right? So now it should work, and now it's not hoverable. That's the idea that we're gonna be using from the overall application itself. 400 is too much. It's really too much. So what I'm thinking here, it's maybe 700. Yeah, 700. It's awesome, actually. It's exactly the color that I wanted, so that's good. So this is hoverable already. And now I want to shoot on-click event when we are clicking on the div. I don't remember if I can do that directly on the div. I should, right? So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna here. I should, right? I should have an on-click event here, I assume. Yeah, I can click on a div. Yeah, I was wondering that. So let's first have an arrow function here that's gonna be basically like console.login click me. So let's go back here. It's gonna break as always. React for you guys. So let's hey guys from Discord. And now if I let's have the console here and the console. Oh, we are logging all this. I committed with the log. Let me take that out first. That's not good. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. So that's why console.logs needs to be used carefully, to say the least. But I love this feature, to be honest. but okay. So let's go back here to the chat manager, right? So let me just like get rid of these ones first. So yeah, I don't need you. I don't need you right now. Need you. Don't need you. Okay. So and I think on the prompt I have a mistype here. Okay, you go out of here. So we need to basically now no, we are using the message indeed. Okay, and in the message here we basically want to check if the click me is gonna work just fine. So let's clear this, let's refresh this. No logs. Oh no, this connection failed here should be happening as well. So hey from Sport again. Haha. Yeah, like that. So if I click me. Yeah, hey. On click events on divs. Yeah, nice. So Now that we have that, we basically need to have a state on the message itself. We don't need to be exporting that to the upper level, but we need to have a state that's gonna be handling all of this click and not click thing. So what I'm thinking here, we're gonna be doing that here. I wonder if we need to. No. I think we want to be setting the message data from that. We want to, right? We want to. No. Wait. With an upper controller for this, but we don't need the actual whole message. Or do we? I think we do, actually. I think we do. Honestly? Yeah. Let's go back to our use messages here. Because the set messages, we are only exposing it through here, right? So we are not passing that option of setting the messages themselves through this property here. So what I'm thinking here is the use cases that we are gonna have for this, because we are gonna have the use case for the actual message itself. That's fine. That's fine, I think. We use that on two different screens, so I think we need to have another state, but this state's not gonna be handling the messages themselves. We don't want to be modifying like any text from any of you guys. What we want to be doing is basically storing which messages we should be showing to the user and which not. And as you guys remember, we are basically doing all of the state management through app, right? Yeah, it's through app. So it's on the app layer that we have the messages themselves, etc. So what I'm thinking here is, do we want to give the set messages power downhill? I think so, because this application, I'm the only one working on it, and honestly, that's fine doing that. Maybe we can implement other things. Okay, we want to be passing that. So we're gonna be passing messages scroll, and we are gonna be passing set messages as well. That's gonna be the basic idea. Yeah. And now that we can receive the set messages, this is gonna be pretty important, because now on the app level, we are receiving messages in scroll, and here we want to be also taking set messages like this. And we want to pass to the message state the set messages as well, right? And now on the route, we are receiving that message state, and we are basically routing that to the elements that use it. So the message state already have that inside of it. And now on the manager itself, it's receiving from the state the messages scroll, and now it's gonna be receiving set messages as well. And inside of that set messages, we want to be. I wonder if we want to pass like messages as one entire state. No. We don't want to be doing that. That's overthinking for now. So we basically have here now the all this. This is the scroll, if we want to be scrolling or not into the view. And now I want to basically see here how we want to pass that to the message itself. So to the message itself, I think that we want to pass the power of the set message at set messages, maybe? Huh. As update messages, right? Update page, better like that. So we're gonna have the set messages being passed here, like that. Okay, we are receiving now the payload here, and the update payload we are gonna be receiving that through here as well. So update payload, like this. So the update payload basically is the set messages function, right? And what I want to be doing now, we have the message ID being passed, right? Yeah, we have the message ID, and we are passing the message itself down here, right? Yeah, we are passing the message itself as the payload. So the payload ID, we are going to be using that as well, because we want to use that to identify what we want to be filtering or not. Okay, progress. Progress. So when we click here, I basically want to I want to basically on click have the state of the message itself adding a new property of it. That's what I want. And that property, I think we want to set that here as a default. Yeah, we want to set that here as a default. So basically what we are going to be doing here, we are going to be passing... No, actually no. Because if it's undefined, it's going to be returning false anyways. So we don't want to be setting that there. We want to be using that only here. So with that ID, what I want to be doing is inside of the message itself, when it's clicked, we are gonna basically we're gonna basically be doing this, right? So let's go back here. Yeah, like that. I'm thinking here, what's the best approach for this? As I said, I want to do like pretty things for you guys, but I don't want to also do anything that's hurting you guys. But I think that we can basically create a handle click here that's gonna be yeah, I think we can have a function here that's gonna be called I don't know, it's gonna be, yeah, handle click. I think it's good enough. It's pretty descriptive. And with this handle click, what we want to be doing is when we click that, we are gonna be receiving an event, right? So yeah, we are gonna be receiving an event. And with that event, we basically need to like take the target that we are looking for, and let's log the target value actually, right? So let's start like that. So this here is gonna receive an event, and here we're gonna have we can like do a console.log, and we're gonna be doing the e.target value, right? Like this. I think this is good enough. We don't need to pass that. We don't need to be handling that yet. So let's see that that event. So we're gonna do this. This is the chat manager. I want the chat manager, this one. We're gonna be refreshing the page. We're gonna be saying hey yeah from here. And when you're gonna be clicking this, we have an undefined here. Why? Think. Because we are not dealing with a button, right? So if we're not dealing with a button, the event itself, it's not gonna... Let's log the event. The event that's doing this. So the event itself, it's gonna be this synthetic base event And the target, it's gonna have all the informations of the div itself. It's gonna have children loads, class list. It's gonna have all that. I want to basically have the state, or at least the ID, being passed here. I wonder if I can log that through the ID of this one, like this. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work because it's gonna be the ID for all of those. So if I hear the ID, this is the ID of this one. Let's have another message. The other. Oh, we have the ID like that. I wonder. Okay, so we have the access of the. Oh yeah, we have the access of the ID. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. In here we are receiving on the message. It's no. Actually, no, because the messages are here, and we are setting messages here. Yeah, so we need to have basically a handle click that's gonna be returning the ID for here. In here, we are gonna have the state of the messages, and we are gonna be changing that. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. As I said, I'm a really bad front-end developer. So okay, but this is something because we can pass the ID from here. We can pass the ID. That's cool. That's awesome. So what we can do is basically on click, we are going to be bubbling back the ID to the function that's handling that on the upper side. So the function that's being handling this, it's going to be here. In here, I wonder if I want to be doing that under the use effect. No, I don't need to be using that inside of a use effect scope here. I want to only have that function here, right? So I'm gonna be handling handle click. This is gonna be a constant. This is gonna be, oh, sorry guys, Friday. And this handle click is gonna be receiving an ID, and that ID, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be bubbling the message. So let's only console.log the ID here for this time. And we are gonna be passing the here we are gonna be passing a non-click event that's gonna be passing handle click like this. Okay, progress. So here we're gonna be receiving that on click. And here on this on click, we're gonna be basically passing to this function here, the on click with no, the on click like this, passing the ID here. So let's see if this logs it, because now we are basically upstreaming the state. So test, we click it, we have one ID. Another test. We click it, we have another ID. Okay, that's fine. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's good. That's really good. But we need to have that under the use effect itself, because we need to be doing. We need to be basically refiltering the messages every time we have this. No, we don't need to. We don't need to, because now I just want to change a property of the messages that are going to be clicked. So knowing about that, what you're going to be doing is let's just capture this ID here for this time, because we're going to be changing the state. We can change the state here, right? Already. So we can go here, do set messages. These set messages here, I just want to use the same pattern. Okay, so for you guys to remember, this is the pattern that we used. So we're gonna receive, we have the messages here, we're gonna be passing the messages, and we don't have the message itself. So the message itself that we are going to be taking is basically taking messages. We want to be changing the message that has the ID, right? So for that, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be basically here with this handle click with the ID that we already have. We are going to be taking, we can select through the ID, right? And that record, we're going to be, we're going to be instantiating the message here. And the message is going to be mess the ID. No, messages is a map. Messages is an array. So I want to basically filter this array and return only this one. So, I'm thinking how what's the best way of doing this. I think a pretty simple filter should be fine, right? So basically we are taking the one in which the element is skull, right? So yeah, so we can just filter the message array, right? We don't even need to do this. So we can just go here, go messages, filter. No, actually no, we don't want to do that. How we want to be doing this? I want to take out this one and I want to upstream the update of the message itself. That's inside of an array of messages. So if I only do that change inside of the message itself, of the clicked property, we're gonna have some issues. So yeah, so I think we need to actually do like this as well. So here I'm gonna take the message of the array, and inside that I'm gonna basically take the property. So you guys can help. That's for sure. But because here we can basically like the filtering parts, it's fine, right? So we only take messages, we filter it, and here we're gonna be basically having a message MSG. In that MSG, we want to take only the ones that has MSG.id equal to the ID, right? This here is gonna be returning me the message with the ID that we received. We could pass that message as the whole payload if we want, but we don't need to. The filtering for this is pretty simple. But the thing that I want to do here first, because we want to have only one clicked message anytime, right? So what I want to be doing here is first filtering the messages. So here we are gonna have the clicked messages. I want to basically have only the clicked messages, and I want to change those. I want to remove those from the messages, and I want to reinsert that without the checked mark. And then I want to add the new one to the checked ones. So how we do this is we have the clicked messages here. We are doing a filter for that. We're gonna take the message, and here we are returning only the one based on the ID. What we want to be doing is message.checked needs to be equal to true or clicked. So yeah, this way we have the clicked messages. right? So this is the first thing that we need to do. Okay. But one thing that I'm wondering here, messages.filter don't alter in place, right? It returns. So first, let's just change that. So let's see what we return. No, that doesn't matter. That honestly doesn't matter. Okay, so basically we want to be taking this out, this whole thing. We can return all the messages that are not equal to truth, right? So this is gonna be returning the non-clicked messages. Yeah, and I want to have the clicked messages as well. So this one's gonna be equal to true, and we're gonna have the clicked messages as well. And knowing about that, what we're gonna be doing here is basically taking the non-clicked messages, and that's gonna be the new state. And the clicked messages, we're gonna be altering all of those. Yeah, we're gonna be mapping those, changing those, and passing that. So I'm only doing these steps like step by step just for you guys to know. So here basically we want to there's any helper function from JavaScript that splits the array into two arrays based on a filter like this. Do you guys know? Like one that's going to be returning the trues and the falses. One only function that does that. So if you guys know, please let me know. I would love to know it. But here we're gonna be now call these like new messages. And here we're gonna have an array. We're gonna be spreading the non-clicked messages. All of those we want here. And the clicked messages, we're gonna be we want to basically treat those. So with all of those, we can go here, we can map those to we're gonna have message in any of those, and all of that message, I want that message to return that same message. So we're gonna be spreading the message here, but only with the we want to remove actually a property from it. So how we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be basically here taking the message. We can take the object because I want to delete the object property here. So we can use the delete for that. Yeah, that's fine. So here we can just go delete msg.clicked, and here we can return msg like that, right? So we want to spread those. And this here should be inside here. So we're gonna have this like this. Actually, we don't need to map this because we're gonna have only one clicked one, right? That's the thing. So we're gonna have just one that's clicked. So I wonder how we want to be doing this. Okay, the messages here. Don't care about this because we just want to be returning this, and we want to be doing like this as well because we are just returning it. But I wonder here about that, right? Because let's say here that the clicked one, Yeah, because we don't need to do these clicked messages because we're gonna have only one clicked messages. So yeah, so basically what I want to do, it's messages find by ID, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So this clicked messages is it's actually a clicked message, and this is gonna be a message itself. We don't need to spread it. But I want to insert it on the same place. That's the thing. Uh-huh. I wonder, guys, how you want to do this. We can do a for each, like the for each don't actually mutate it, right? So what we can do, it's like we can go here, we can take the messages, we can go for each. Yeah, we can go for each, and here we're gonna have a message, and you're gonna be modifying only on the message that we find that, right? So yeah, so basically we are gonna be here. What exactly I'm trying to do? Yeah, so basically when I click a message, I want that message to update its state of only that message for the entire state that's like upstreamed to the application, because we want to be displaying the message on the side. That's the basic idea of it. But we're gonna be using that on other places as well. So what we can do here, we can do messages for each, and we basically check if message.id is equal to ID. If that's the case, we're gonna have this message dot clicked equals to true. This here is gonna have only that for that one. And if not, we can delete it right here, right? I wonder if that's the way that we want to be doing this. Yeah, I wonder. Because the way that we want to have the data, we want to find that, we want to update it, and we want to set the state of the new thing. Can I do that inside of the set state? So here, that's my thinking here. So basically, we're gonna have here the ID, right? We have the ID here, and we can use the object assigned for that. I think it's gonna be better because oh yeah, that's a good opportunity to show you guys a good trick. So basically this state here, we can use the set state already. So we can go to set messages, right? And set messages, it's basically a function, right? And that function can be an arrow function and all that. But basically we can set the state of the array itself to basically be equal to the so here we're gonna have the messages, right? Here's my thinking. Okay, here we are gonna have the messages, and we want to be basically returning here a messages.map where we are gonna have a message, and inside of this message we can basically check for if the message ID equals to the ID itself. Yeah, so here I want to basically test this. Then I'm gonna have an object assigned here. Yeah, because the object assigned is gonna have a target. So the target as we are talking about object is gonna be an empty object, and the source of it would be basically this message itself, and the outcome would be what we want to add here would be actually MSG. No, we can have that like this, right? So we can have here like clicked false. No, true. I wonder if we can have it like this. So this here is closing this one, this here is closing this one, this here is closing that one, this here is closing the big one. No, we want to, yeah, this is fine. Why I'm having, oh, okay, yeah, because this here we need to have the other side of the thing. And here I want to have an object assigned of an empty object of the message itself, and here it's gonna be clicked false. That way we are basically doing, yeah, that's what I want to do. Let me just refactor this in a good manner. So this here, message ID equals to ID. And this is the other side of thing. Oh, here. I didn't close it. Okay. And if handle click receive the whole message update instead of only the ID. Yeah, but I honestly don't, because the thing is, I need to clear all the other messages. I need to set the clicked to false to all those, right? And only for the message that was clicked, because we should only have one message that was clicked. So this is the idea. I think this here does the trick, because now every time that we click, we're gonna be basically assigning the clicked to false to everyone, and assigning to true only for the one that we want to. And here, as we are basically mapping, we are returning an array, and that array is gonna be the new message itself. But we need to update the messages, so this should be inside of use effect block, right? This handle click should be inside of a use effect block or not. Let's start here then. So this is gonna be passing the on click. The on click is the set messages, right? It's yeah, it's the handle click. The handle click is setting the messages. That's fine. That's messing with the state. All right, so what I want to do here is basically have, let's just like color this if by any means we have the, yeah, use effect with messages inside the dependency array. Yeah, I think that as well. I think we need to have it. So I need to have the use effect here, but I don't know if I can declare the function inside of the of. So use effect, it's an arrow function, and we have messages here. Inside of this arrow function, we are gonna have all this, right? But here we have this like this. No, wait. This here should be narrator. No, we shouldn't be doing that because the function itself should be a use effect hook. Oh my god, I'm really in pain here. It's suffering live. That's happening here. Let's test this first. So here we're gonna have the, I don't know, let's say that if it's clicked, it's gonna have red background. So same like this. So it should be inside of the payload. We should have the clicked as well. So if this is clicked, we're gonna basically have BG red. It's BG red 600. Let's do it like that. So a lot of typing and a lot of suffering later. Let's see how this behaves. So here it's refreshed. I'm gonna send a message. I'm gonna click the message and nothing's gonna happen. But I wonder how the state is right now. So I click the message, right? So let's see here under the, I don't remember where I checked the state here. I need to install the I think I need to install, right? I need to install the extension. I don't have it here. So yeah, after it does this, let's just like log the messages. So also got log messages. Let's just see if the effect itself is working, right? So here it's logging the messages. It's logging the message itself. It has everything, and it has click through. So if I send another message, I click the another message, and the first one should be clicked false. Clicked. This is a message. This is another message. Another message is. What? Now, no, the A message is still the one. No. The another message is clicked through, and here is clicked false. No. Right. So if I do it again. If I click on yours, now your test should be, it's not updating live. That's odd. That's really odd. I think it didn't have time to like propagate the change, but okay. Now we have the use effect hook, right? So now the thing that I want to do, I wonder if we need to. I wonder if I need to use the use effect inside of the on click event. Yeah, actually, actually yes, because I want to have an effect here because the messages were updated, right? So I want to set the messages inside of it, inside of a use effect block. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I should be setting the use effect inside here, right? So like this. This is like a custom hook, if you think about it. So basically, we're gonna be taking all this, right? Where are you? Yeah, you're gonna be taking all this. You're gonna be wrapping that inside of the use effect hook. But it's saying that, yeah, no, this don't work. Man, this should be really easy. What I'm missing here? What I'm missing here? Because it shouldn't be a hook at all. It shouldn't need to be, actually. Because here, I wonder. So no, I can't handle click inside of use effect because handle click is gonna be defined only inside of use effect. So that way I can't pass handle click to the on click event. I wonder if this should be a hook. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Don't like it, but maybe it is. Because if this is a hook, I would only call that hook here. Yeah, we can try doing that, like a custom hook, but the idea should be like having the set messages inside of the hook itself. So it would be like we can do that locally here. So we can do like this. So no, but I can't call this. I can't call this at all. No, it shouldn't be like that. Because let me just for everybody that's not used to like what a custom hook is, this here is a custom hook, right? So basically we are doing something, something happens, and we are updating all that and passing that down as a state change. The thing is that I just want to like set the state of everything through here, and I'm too tired to know the right way of doing that. So that's basically what's happening. So let's see one thing. Let's go back, right? So when we have the we're messing with state, right? So basically what we want to do, the set state event should be enough to be doing that, right? The thing that I'm thinking that's happening is when we are doing this. Huh. Let's see one thing. So I'm not gonna be using this property here. I'm gonna be right at the start. Here where we have the author name, we are gonna also have like clicked, right? Clicked's gonna be here. So let's go back there and let's have one step back, right? So let's refresh this. Let's clear this. New start. Let's send a message again. Okay, the message is here. Let's click the message. And actually nothing happened. Let's click it again. Yeah, because the messages itself are not refreshing with that, right? So, oh boy, here's the time where you are like, oh my god, he's so so dumb. But let's see. So basically, when we want to be handling that, our state's not here, right? Our state's not here. So when we are setting from here, we are not re-rendering the messages that are arriving, or do we? Because like this, we are doing a pretty clear thing. That's returning this information, that's setting the actual state. So this should work. I don't understand why it's not working. But this messages.map here should be working here. Because here on the chat manager we are basically handling the whole application, right? So, oh man, this is hard. I just found this is really hard because what I want to do, it's a pretty simple thing. The state change is here, right? The state change, it's honestly here. The ID is being passed. Everything is working as expected. But the thing is, when we are when we are doing that, we are not really updating the state. That's it. That's what's happening. But that shouldn't be true because we are receiving it from here. So here we create these set messages. These set messages here should be there. So I don't think I know what I'm missing here. Do you guys know? I honestly don't know. Because this should work. Like 100% should work. I don't know what I'm missing on that regard. Because here we are updating everything. I wonder if I'm updating the wrong way. So let's say that for now, I'm just gonna be returning like um, I'm gonna be returning like an author name equal to test. But set messages here should be an array with this inside. So it should be like this. Right? So let's see if this at least is no, let's have the name as the ID. So let's go back there. This is gonna be ugly. And when I click it, everything is broken. But being broken is good, because that means that we actually changed the state. So I think I'm changing the state wrong. That's the thing. I don't see where, but we are most likely doing this wrong. But the funny thing is that we had the thing happening for that. So let's see that. Let's say, for example, that only on the message ID equal to that, right? So here we're gonna be returning the message itself. And here we are gonna be just doing like something really easy, like if the message ID equals to the ID itself, what we're gonna be doing is message.name is gonna be clicked. Let's do like this. Let's refresh this. Press start. Click it. Now we are having another issue. We can't read property avatar of undefined. But here I changed only like one property. That's odd. Because here, oh, it's message.author.name, right? If I remember well. It's like this. I think it is. No, not that. Oh my god. I'm really dumb. Because here we need to basically we have to spread the message, and we need to do let's do the click through like this. Yeah, let's do the click through like this. I think that's because the return needs to be an object. That's for sure. Yeah, let's see if this makes it. So here, I'm gonna be doing all that. I'm gonna be doing another test. Clicking it. Nothing broke, because I assume that's it. But now, actually no, because we don't have the clicked being set to true there. Let's set it to another value, like this, for example. So if I go here and click it, all right, it's there. So I think the object assign was the issue, to be honest. Because now I can only do like this equals to this, and basically Um, or modify object. No, we need to to modify the object property. Hmm. Because here, hey Advir, I'm doing fine, and you? We are struggling. That's what we are doing. We are basically trying to create a cool thing. Okay, the snake's gonna smoke now. So basically, what I want to be doing here is I want to modify the inside of the map. That's my question. Inside of the map, can I just change like the property of the object itself? Like here, can I just like no, I don't think so, because inside of my map. Oh yeah, because no, because here I'm returning. So what we can do here to basically expand, it's gonna be the following. We are not gonna be returning right away, right? We are gonna have inside here. We can have an if statement. It's gonna be more readable as well. So we're gonna be moving this here to the if statement, right? We're gonna have inside of here, so we can have all these gone. So inside here, we basically want to actually, we don't need to return anything here. We don't need to return it because we only return the element when we want to explicitly do that. What we can do here, we can only change the property itself. So we can go here to message.checked, and we can basically inside here set this to true. Yeah, and we can here message.checked false, because it's gonna be returning the element itself anyway, right? Not checked, clicked, and here clicked as well. So and this should be like this, right? This is a map function. Okay, the map function needs this. Now what I'm missing? So we are closing here. We are opening here, open, closing here, closing here. We need to close another one. Yeah. Okay. So, no, it actually needs to have return value. It expects it. If you have that much logic, instead of having that many states and component, wouldn't it be better to just do reducer with use reducer? Yeah, that's actually a pretty good take. I don't think I had the opportunity of in the stream here show you guys, but that was an awesome take. Thank you. So basically the use reducer here, we can basically no, but I don't want to be dispatching actions actually, because the idea of this application is to be like as bare bones as possible. I would say it's not gonna be the fancier one, but it's gonna be the way that I think most of my viewers are gonna like it. So what we can do, we can by default define the click to false, and here return the message. That should do the trick. Let's see if that does it. So let's go back here. Let's refresh our... Oh, actually, if we click it, we have it in place. So if we change this here, just to be like really descriptive, if we change that to true and false, like that, yeah. What we did. So I was just doing the thing the wrong way, to be honest. But okay, so now we have the logic that we were in pain for a while, but now we have this clicked state that's going upstream. And what we want to be doing now, to be honest, is to only have like here, in case if it's clicked, it's gonna have, for now at least. So let's save this. So here we can have it like false Alisson, yeah, exactly. So here, what we can do actually is here under the background. I think the background overrides, right? In Tailwind. So if I have like this, like for instance something red 400, for example. I think it's gonna, the last one is gonna have precedence, right? Or not? I don't think. Then. All right. So like this. Oh, it wasn't on the same scope. That's why. So this here. Let's see what we're gonna have. What? We don't have it that way because it's gonna have the... Okay. So because I didn't want it to do this background here as well, be dynamic. But what I think I'm gonna do, it's not have the whole thing being highlighted like this. No, actually I want it. So let me just check one thing, because I think now, oh no, gray is not on the safe list, because now we are not gonna have this being used anywhere. No, actually we will. We use it. Let me see. So gray 404. Yeah, we are gonna be just like doing this for the production side, because we already know that that we want to have that protected as well. So this one here is done. Now we can make this be dynamic. So we can go here like this, and we can have this being returned only. Not returned, actually. This being displayed only if we have the clicked. If we not have the clicked. If we have the clicked, we want this to be the same as the interactive here. So it's gonna be this one. So let's use this right here. So with this, now if we go back here, if we refresh it, so send your messages. So send your messages, please, like that. So if I click it now, oh god. Okay, it's kind of working, but now it's having this really odd thing. But the important thing is it should also work on the other one. So let's go back there. Let's see why that's happening. So if it's clicked, it's gonna have, oh, it's gonna have only the hover. No, no, no. I want to have the VG. That's why. Yeah. So now, yeah. Oh, that's smooth. So now, let's just like have one more here, because this here is the overlay that you guys see. It's not hoverable, right? So, oh, it's not a function. Why? I wonder why. But okay, we need to also make the click only on the actual management page. Okay, but now, as you guys can see, oh, those two are admins. Huh? No, I want to have this as the overlay. At the overlay view. So it's gonna be the overlay, vertical chat. So one more to go. Here. Okay. So now, if I click on the here, oh, it's not changing here. Huh. That's for sure. That's why it's not changing, because I don't have it set up on the other one. So now we need to go here to the chat itself, and that's why I wanted to have this this on the state itself, because now if we go back here to the vertical chat and we check here all the behavior that we have, oh, this is not on the vertical, this is on the message itself. This is on the message itself. Oh boy. Okay. So this is on the message itself. It's completely okay. But now I think this is only gonna be update. Now this is only gonna update here when we have a new message. Maybe no, it's not colorizing the other ones. It's only doing that here. Huh. And I think that's why we want to have the state changing there. No, no. This doesn't make sense, because now, if we go back to the messages, into the message, so the idea from Edwin, Edwiner, sorry if I butchered your name, but the idea from Ed is becoming more and more attractive, to be honest. But, let's see why this is not happening. Because the message itself is being rendered on both screens. On the screen that's actually clicking on it, we have it being set correctly. And why on the other we don't? That's the question that I want to know. So, both are on the same one, yeah. This one here maybe needs to be refreshed. Like, refreshed. I can't click it, that's fine. Actually, I can. I can, because this is a message. But the thing is, yeah, but the thing is, I should only have this here. So this here should only happen when we have the interactive one. Right? So, but the interactive needs to be, I don't know if I can do this on the class level. Can I? I don't know, because the class level theoretically or should I have like this? No. Huh. Can I have the on-click only happen if something? Yeah, I can put the if clause inside there, but huh. I wonder how. How is the best way of doing that? Not actually how. But more and more I'm thinking that should be better to that really would be way better to like separate the informations. But let's see. So the on click don't yeah the on click don't exist on the other. I want to specifically on the package level do a checking. So here, for instance, if I had like something like that, like on the layout there, because this is not a specific. This is a literal. I wonder. Acabei de ser convidado aqui, gente, para poder comer uma incrível comida depois da live. Isso me motiva. Sorry about the Portuguese phrase, but I really wanted to share that with the awesome guys sitting there. So here, that's my thinking. The on-click event, we can have it being set up here. But really, to be honest, I'm thinking this should be a whole different thing. So, what I'm thinking honestly here would be, yeah, the thing that I want to do here is basically have like two different components inside here. This is gonna be the best fix, to be honest. So I want to have one for the management side, and I want to have one for the other side. That's the major idea that I want to achieve here. So to do that, what I need to do, honestly, is to I'm sure that I'm thinking all this wrong. That's for sure. But yeah, one thing that we can do here is for sure like have the on click event do nothing on the other one and have it here. That's probably gonna be the best fix, to be honest. So here we can have like this, like interactive, and here we have like this. And if not, we're gonna have like just a blank on click event like this. This already solves the first issue. I don't know why the message itself is not changing on the other front, but that's not the feat that I wanted to achieve, to be honest. So here I can go to the vertical chat, and here I can test from here. Guys from Twitch, if you want to test, you can test. Guys from YouTube, if you want to test, you can test. So now that we have this test from here, I can go down here, click it. It's gonna be marked on this screen. This screen's not gonna be. So probably the reason why this is not being updated there is because the event it's only happening on the first route. So the state of the entire application is not it's not being refreshed because of that, and the past messages as well are not being refreshed. So I wonder how we want to be doing that. So this is my noob noob in React side arising, because the really cool things like this I can't wrap my head around it. But let's try. So what we are doing here with the handle click, we are updating the state. The state's the one basically doing all that. But this is only happening on the chat message on the chat manager, right? And the mapping of the messages here, I think it's not having the rewrite that's gonna be that's triggered by it. So what we can do on the vertical chat here, we have the use effect, we have all that, and the messages mapping here work. So I wonder if now that we have like under here of message itself, let's put the click here just to see visually if that's being triggered or not. So when I clicked, it's gonna be true or false. So that's not gonna be printed. So I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna transform this into strings, and now if I click, everything is like that. But here it's not being updated. So let's wonder why this is happening, right? Because it's the same application, but the overall state of it, it's not being shared. So if you guys see here, when the vertical chat is taking these messages here, those messages are a snapshot of the state. So this is what's being displayed there. The thing is, the first effect, it's not bubbling up to the actual state. So let me do educational thing here, and let's search for React Tools extension. And I'm gonna try to show you guys this through the React developer tools, right? Because I think it's gonna be easier to see right by that. I don't remember if I need to restart developer tools. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Let's refresh it. That should do. Let's also check it here. Yeah, it's already active, and here we have the components and we have the profiler, right? So here on the app side of things, we have the hooks, we have the messages, all that. So when I send a message, I'm sending it here, and as you guys can see, on the app level, we don't have the state. So the state it is on the browser state, right? So from on the router down state. So here on the first router, like on the first one here, is where we have the message first being bubbled up, right? So the message states here, we have the messages, the message with the author, all good. So when I click here, we have this arriving here, right? But now let's do the same thing for here. We can click it now. It's not gonna break. We are gonna be updating here, and when this is updated, we're gonna go to the components. We're gonna go to the routes here. This is the message state. It's empty right now. We have the scroll and we have the set messages, right? So now with a new message, yeah, thank you for that. So we have a new message here, right? So this send a message here, as you guys can see here as well. It doesn't have the state. So now I'm gonna click it. So now it's clicked true and clicked false here. But see here, it's not updating here, right? And even though I send a new message here, so new message, it's still not gonna update from that source, because this reference that's here is different from that one, right? So I wonder, how are we gonna fix this? Because the thing that Ed brought up is really oh, how do you see the components on the console? Is this an extension? Yeah, is this extension here that I installed? It's by Facebook, the creators of React. it's called React Developer Tools. So it's gonna be adding that to your browser, basically. So inside here, I'm thinking what we actually care, to be honest, because we have just one source of truth changing the state of the messages, right? And the other thing is a function that's rewriting that same state. So when we go back to our code, we have our hook up here, like way up here, and this hook here, it's not setting up again. It's not doing the same socket control because it's only doing that at the first time. Do connection, and that connection set the messages, right? So what we really can do, and it's honestly what I'm thinking of doing, is basically not use the message as state. Use a different state, because that different state we can have full control of it. That's the idea that I'm thinking here. So maybe what we are going to be doing on our state manager here under the message state is basically creating another state, and that state's going to be the one that's going to be sharing that information. But the important thing is today we already could see how to do this. So this here, now let me just fix it first. So let me fix it. So on the manager itself, that's important part, right? So I just want to make this clear. This here is the important part of this. So on this guy here, we already have this running. So my idea is gonna be really basic, but we're gonna have the state here. Our state is on the app level, but initialized through the routes. So my idea here is gonna be basically having a hook here that's gonna be creating the state. So it's gonna be basically like let's say maybe no. We are gonna create a central store like Redux. This is gonna be the next live, so you guys can count me on that. So this is gonna be the next live. For today, I think this is good enough. So right now we have like in progress project, but right now, if you go like this, right now we have this. So when we click it, it's gonna do the rendering for that one. And I think most of these issues that we are having is due to that pattern that we are using of the state being divided and being referred in different places, in instantialized on different places. So maybe that's the reason why this is happening, to be honest. And I wouldn't be I wouldn't be any surprised that this is the case, because we are passing the state here to the routes as the message state, and here we have the state being initialized here. When we go down with the set messages and we go up again with the set messages, this is not being refreshed. That's the thing. So it's basically like two different sources are creating that one. And what we can honestly do is maybe have the use messages being triggered by that. Maybe that's the case, but most likely creating a central store is going to be better, because I thought our application would be way smaller. So I think we are going to have a good chunk of joy doing this on a different way. And we are going to be doing a lot of different things pretty soon. So hold up to that. So thank you guys to everybody that joined through any of the live stream sources. I hope that my English was not that bad to understand, hopefully. But it was a pleasure doing this live stream, and I'm gonna continue doing those live streams because you guys are really awesome, and I love getting this feedback from all of you. So it's good also knowing that we have all the solution in place now. Now LinkedIn works, LinkedIn image works. We did a lot of fixing as well. Yeah, that's gonna be basically this. I'm gonna see if I can do a simpler live because this refactor is gonna take a while. So maybe I'm gonna do that off screen and explain to you guys what I did. But I like where this is going. So the idea, as you guys already saw, is to click the message. Message is gonna be triggered, and that trigger is gonna be the one creating another list of messages that's gonna be the clicked ones. Maybe we create that state. Maybe that's gonna be the best approach. So that's basically it from my side, guys. Thank you all for that. I'm gonna see if we use a center store. I'm gonna see. Maybe the use reducer approach is gonna be really good. So let's think on that. Maybe we're gonna be doing our own Redux on the next live. So that's basically it. Let me do a proper outro. But thank you guys. Thank you all for that. Thank you, Alison, for being until the end and communicating that much. Thank you to everybody that's new as well. If you want to subscribe in any of the socials, you're free to. Oh, Tag Milis! Thank you, guys. So yeah, hope you all have an awesome weekend. That's really true, and talk to you guys soon. See ya.